Lights go green, inside line, good start for Jamil Motorsport. Timo Scheider moved across on road 2, contact between Backward and KMS. KMS gone backwards. Jamil get there first. Scheider moves up the inside line. Fraser McConnell down in P3 there. Howman trying to come all the way around the outside line. Looks like KMS have got through. Hansen are on the outside line, mud everywhere. Jamil Motorsport out front. 8 cars have made it through turn 1, but they're still side by side. Howman through the dart on the outside line, but this is a big advantage. Jamil, clear windscreen out front. There's still 3 wide now. Andreas Backward trying to find a way through. Fraser McConnell on the inside, gets squeezed out. Backward off, onto the outside, up on 2 wheels, he's in the ditch. Game over for them almost at the start. Can he drag it out? He can. Andreas Backward's got to try and pull that car back on. Carnage.
What damage is there though to that Hansen machine? Jamil Motorsport are out front. The frustration there. 3 cars into 1 does not go. Carl Cox Motorsport had taken advantage up to P2 in this World Cup final. Jamil Motorsport out in front from Cox, from Zeroid Motorsport, from Even, but it is changing all the time in this World Cup final.
Fraser McConnell having a look there, Laura on the exit. He wasn't quite close enough. See if we get any moves down here on the brakes. Jamil with that clear screen. Such a big advantage. There's a long way to go yet. Still 7 cars in this. Everybody in a line sideways in the background. Who's that coming in? They're going to hit the flag. It's Patrick O'Donovan. Downs the flag, downs the hoarding, doesn't care, keeps it linked. Christopherson's down here as well. He's down in P6, maybe P5 now. More carnage as they try and squeeze through. O'Donovan's taking everything down. He's like, I'll take all the penalties as long as I get a place up.
I think it's the visibility, isn't it? It's the visibility. He just simply can't get the car turned in the inch-perfect way it needs to be with so much on the windscreen at the moment. Christopherson then moving back up to P4. I don't know how he got shuffled down the order there from the front row, but it was just chaos through the first sector. Oh,
GZ, look, yeah, just whispering to herself. We don't even know if Backward's still circulating or not. I'm looking at the dots. He is. Backward is circulating, but he's a long way back. Maybe a pass being lined up at the back here, but at the end of lap number 1, Kevin Hansen leads for Jamil Motorsport. Dust flies up here in the background. They are perilously close to the flags, but Jamil Motorsport, the Saudi team, racing at home here. This is a fantastic performance. Laura, they've been so strong throughout this competition. They got the start right from the inside line. Look at this. This was Backward trying to come in. Timo Scheider was already inside him, though, and he ended up off in the ditch. I don't even know how he got it out of there.
And those 2 have been fighting all day like that, side by side, Scheider versus Backward, and on this occasion, it was Backward who was off. He's got it going again, though. We don't know what damage has been sustained. And look at this. Oh, O'Donovan just into the flag.
Tommy Howman putting up a hell of a fight here. Runs our camera over on the inside line. That's gone. That's the exit, so we only got the one on the way in. There's Howman. Destroyed one of the cameras. Still trying to find a way past Baby. This is the start machine, isn't it? Yes, so this is Patrick trying to find a way past Johan.
Worth pointing out that was the stage.
Roll on the outside! Oh. We got Ron there on the outside. It's McConnell. It must be McConnell. Zeroid Motorsport dropping down. Fraser McConnell gone off out the side of our shot. The car's on his side. He'll be fine, I'm sure. But McConnell is gone. So that's 6 cars left in contention now. We're backwards so far back. And Jamil Motorsport have an incredible lead right now.
Yeah, Jamil Motorsport have got a gap of 3 seconds.
And they're side by side on the way into the switch zone. That is Christopherson and Scheider. Look, he's in his door the whole way down. Scheider's trying to push him out the way. If he hits those hoardings, he'll know that he'll get a penalty. So Christopherson dives in behind him. They are after every 10th of a second on the run in here. Team starting behind them, and now we have switch zones on both sides of the road. Fraser McConnell climbing out of the car. He's okay. That's the most important thing.
So good to see. So glad that Fraser McConnell is out of that car and he is okay, as we can see from here. Sorry to Zeroid Motorsport. The drivers now jumping out of these cars in the switch zone. They are legging it into command to get every bit of information they can and give every bit of coaching they can to the female driver who gets in on what this course is like. Obviously, it's been watered and treated and prepared for this final, and the female drivers will be ready to take it on.
The Carl Cox squad on the outside. The car started rolling backwards in neutral to the front. The mechanic on the front right wheel is actually holding the wheel to stop it roll backwards. This is Fraser McConnell on the outside, but Carl Cox Motorsport coming in from the outside as well. So was there contact between them there? Jamil coming up the hill. There's the dust. Look, right-hand side as McConnell's car. The Pioneer 25 comes to a rest on the outside of the track. Clara Hansen looks both ways as they pull out, get onto full power, on from 30 kilometres an hour up to absolutely full throttle on the run to the first corner. Molly Taylor's in a good position here, but this battle is going to rage, I'm sure, for P2. At the minute, Clara Anderson in that position. Arlen Kotlinski, P3 for KMS. Team starts Amanda Sorensen, P4, but remember, they've got time penalties to be added at the end of this race.
Team Hansen, just to say, are still running. They just come out of the switch zone. So we will see Katie out there. But look, there's 21 seconds to make up.
Anything
can happen.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
I thought they'd be further back than that, Laura. I think it's a great job by Backward and Money to get the car back in contention. Katie was so disappointed because I think they knew they had a chance. Wide there from Arlene Kotlinski. She ran the car up on the bank on the outside. She's daring to use all over the track. Arlene Kotlinski having a look up the inside line here. She was super close on the back.
Half a second is the gap. That is it. And she's looking up the inside here of Clara Anderson, trying to find any way through, trying to open up any of these corners to edge in front and put that KMS machine into P2.
Hedda Hozos isn't far back either, 4.6 from the car in front, so it's about 10 seconds. The biggest gap is P1 to P2, and that's Carl Cox Motorsport still behind. Hard to see from that shot. Down now to the hairpin.
Team Stard as well.
Oh, and another off! Another off at the end. Was that Stard going straight on?
That was Christopherson and Christopherson Motorsport.
Was it KMS, you think?
That straight on. Yeah, I think that was Michaela Arlen-Kodlinski. That is the car that's moving down.
It is.
It is.
It is. Well spotted, Laura, in the distance with the mud on the cars. I saw a flash of blue. And that's it. Christopherson walks out. He knows it's game over there. Goes across and has a whirl. I don't know if there was contact in the corner or not. Super sideways, but they went a long way off track, Laura. You've got great eyes. That is she doesn't need any glasses. Nicely spotted from that distance. Out front, Molly Taylor still leads. 4.5 is the gap. She's maintaining it. Full concentration. This is a brilliant performance. They deserve it, but there's still a lap to go, Laura, and anything can happen, as we've seen.
Well, there's still a lap to go. We've just seen a car run wide. We've got the JBX machine, Christine GZ. Where is she?
She's out on the hill climb.
It looks like the hill to me.
So that's going to block the lap. That will mean they'll be allowed to knock the chevrons if they have to. They're trying to get to reset the car. They would be able to move up a position potentially. I think KMS are back on. They are, so they've lost a lot of time.
So where is Molly Taylor then? She'll be coming up to the finish line very soon.
Taylor through the left-hander. She's just got 2 corners to go now through that left-hander. They've been brilliant. They were the top qualifiers. An amazing performance winning the multi-car race earlier on today, but it's been the consistency and the speed that got them up to the top of the table. They deserve this after a brilliant performance. Jamil Motorsport's Kevin Hansen and Molly Taylor win the first ever FIA Extreme H World Cup, and the emotion in the car tells you how much that meant to them. Laura Winter, brilliant stuff.
Absolutely brilliant race. Listen to this, listen to the whoops, the cheers. Carl Cox Motorsport
P2.
over the line, P2. Team Even, I couldn't tell you how. They're somehow P3.
Neither could I.
The positions were changing so much, and Christopherson Motorsport and Team Stard are still fighting out there. I'm going to run out and interview the winners.
Laura, thank you so much. Go and get some of that wonderful, wonderful reaction from our drivers. What an incredible final here. Hugs all around. Absolutely fantastic stuff. How we got 8 cars through turn 1, I don't know. I don't think we got 8 through turn 2, if I remember correctly. I'm not really sure. A mixture of relief and joy on the face of Molly Taylor. Kevin Hansen in there. Oh, look at that. Super emotional too. It's 3 days this took. We're hearing penalties come in from race control in the background. Susan Hansen goes over, puts her arm around Kevin, her son, who's won the FA World Cup. There's Timmy as well. Despite the fact they were running another team and they were in contention, that is just a release of all the pressure of 3 days of brilliant performances and getting it done. They're over the moon. I'm so stoked for them, I really am. I really am. They nearly won the last round of Extreme E, remember, and it was taken away by a penalty. They have not put a foot wrong today. They've been absolutely brilliant, got it done when they needed to, taken the risks when they needed to, kept it safe. Molly's in tears in the car as well. They've been here for 10 days, 2 rounds of Extreme E and 3 days of the FIA Extreme H World Cup, and that is just all the pressure coming out. What a brilliant job by your champions, your winners of the World Cup, Hansen, Taylor and Jamil Motorsport. They nearly won the last round of Extreme E. They win the first ever Extreme H race. Molly called Kevin her ride or die the other day. Even said, my boyfriend won't like that, but I know her boyfriend will be incredibly proud of her for this performance. And for Kevin too. What a wonderful pair. They clearly work so well together. And the emotions are flowing strongly here in Saudi Arabia. Confirmation of the results for the first ever FIA Extreme H World Cup. Zeroid, a retirement, unfortunately, McConnell and Ledbetter. JBX, Howman and GZ in P7. P6, KMS, Christopherson, Ireland, Kotlinski. P5 goes to Backwood and Munnings after an off-road excursion at the start of the race for Team Hansen. Team Star get fourth even with the penalties, O'Donovan and Sorensen. OC Baby had to go because he's P3 with Hozos for Team Even. P2, Carl Cox Motorsport, Scheider and Anderson. And your winners, Molly Taylor and Kevin Hansen for Jamil Motorsport.
Years of hard work with Molly to get to this point, to be so competitive over 3 days. Everything goes into this week, and people have no idea how much pressure there is to go for a race, to start on pole and go for a world title. I've fought since 2016 to get a world title in some form, rallycross or here, and I can't even describe how good it feels.
Molly, I'm going to come to you if you can continue. We saw that the emotions were coming thick and fast in the car even. How much were they building through the last 2 laps? Knowing what was at stake, knowing what it means to both of you, knowing how brilliant a partnership this is as well.
Yeah, I mean, like Kev said, it's I'm not crying, you're crying. Yeah, it's just there's so much work that goes into this. 2 weeks ago we weren't even coming. And it's, yeah, the last year's been such a roller coaster on so many levels, and just as Kev said, all the work, you know, not just in the past few weeks but years. You know, Kev did such a great job. The team were just amazing, and we all, you know, came in at the last minute and everyone just rose to the challenge, and you know, Kev did such a mega job, and I didn't want to let him down as well, and so just, yeah, just, you know, motorsport doesn't go your way so many times, and so when like Sunday, I mean, today 1 week ago I was in the hospital getting x-rays, and now we're here, so yeah, when it does go your way, oh, it's sweet.
Guys, thank you so much. Go and enjoy probably one of the sweetest podiums of your life. Thank you.
Thank you.